Large trees in front of his house snapped in half.
Booms.
Some bizarre noises.
Some strange noises heard around the world the last few weeks.
There is now audio proof.
There's been a lot of buzz over the last few weeks about strange sounds being heard in the atmosphere. People around the world and here at home have reported hearing some bizarre noises.
Some strange noises heard around the world the last few weeks has people buzzing, especially on YouTube. Clips posted from Arizona to England and right next door in Manitoba, all showing folks alarmed by what sounds like a noise straight out of a science fiction flick.
They've happened here and across the country. Mysterious booming noises that for the most part have gone unexplained.
No one seems to know what is causing these weird booms. Not police, not scientists, not even the military.
You felt it everywhere from Cape May to Manahawkin, Woodbine to North Wildwood. And all of you from Facebook to Twitter and all over social media are wondering, what was that rumble through South Jersey?
Was it an elaborate prank, the sound of aliens, or something else? Those were some of the suggestions heard today as many terrace residents awoke to a rather unearthly sound. Similar sounds have been reported all over the world in recent years, including in Russia, the United Kingdom, and the United States.
The first inning. That's a haunting sound, if we've ever heard one. 1 ball, no strikes. And the bunt is foul. The count is 1-1.
And what could that possibly be? Somebody shut the door.
It sounds supernatural.
Feels like it's getting close, Dylan. Yeah. There went something. What is that? That feels like it's getting very close. Where is it? It's not back that way. It's up in this corner. Don't go out there. Do you see anything? I know it's coming from there somewhere.
Okay, I started to talk about this, but I want to go back, and I may be just going back and talking about what I already did, but go back to the reincarnation thing, and how people say that reincarnation can't be real because it's not in the Bible. Not only that, there's many things that people do not believe because they say the Bible says this, so it can't be. Jesus himself told us all that with God all things are possible. So everybody who wants to quote something from the Bible and say that something cannot be, something is not possible because of this, you're missing the biggest point of all that Jesus tried to teach us. The biggest, something very big that he wanted us all to know. With God, all things are possible. With man, maybe not. But with God, most definitely. Now in my case, they did tell me I started life before. I died at birth that first time around. I didn't actually get to live life. But I started life, but I died at birth. So I've been told. In 2007, these people that showed up and told me how I would do this, they told me that that's who I am. That's who my spirit is before I started life that I'm living today. They said God sent my spirit back to do all of this. Now, there's people out there who tell me, don't talk about that. People will say reincarnation talk is crazy. They'll think you're nuts. A lot of people say reincarnation is not real because the Bible says it's not real. There's nothing in the Bible to back it up. Well, there's one Bible verse where Jesus tells us all things are possible. That's telling you that all things are possible. And yes, if God chooses to do something such as I have been told he did with my spirit, then it is very possible that it is for real. If I go down in history as being looked at as a nutcase because I talk about angels and talk about this whole deal with reincarnation or whatever, then so be it. I still shared my story with you all as God wanted me to do. Let the whole world look at me as crazy because I'm sharing this stuff with you. That is not at all what I want, people. Oh, please, I hope that's not what happens. But still, fear of this is not going to stop me from doing what I know is right. What God has prepared me for my entire life, which is simply to share my story, to share the truth with you all. That was my mission that God chose for me to do. So, my mission was not to show the world a rock star faked his death. My mission was to share the truth with you all, just as I have been doing my very best to do now. And it is soon coming to an end. This is the last video. Now I do want to talk a little bit more about the reincarnation thing and how they said what they said about who I am and what my spirit went through before I started life here. There's something very cool I want to share with you before I say goodnight here. But everything I share, I'm not trying to draw attention and make me look special here. I'm just sharing the truth with you. There is something I want to talk about here now. God has been showing us all so much that the Bible is for real. He's not telling us that our interpretations of what the Bible says is for real. He's he's literally showing us that there is so much that we're told about in the Bible and how it was all real. And still, most people are unaware of this. They're unaware, even though we have been shown already for quite some time now, for years now, we have been shown this stuff. Once again, why does not everybody in the world know these things? Like I said, I believe that because of the spiritual war, there's something there hiding the truth from everybody. Just as that veil is there that prevents us from seeing how there's angels all around us, there's something there hiding the truth from everybody. Like I said, God has been showing us that stuff from the Bible is for real. Now, around the time that Elvis Presley faked his death in 1977, there was one man, a biblical archaeologist. This man found Noah's Ark. This has to be one of the greatest discoveries ever in our time. He found Noah's Ark, people. Today, in Turkey, the country where Noah's Ark is, they actually made the landing site of the Ark itself a national park-like, and it is called the final resting place of Noah's Ark. And it's there. People could go see it. But still, why is it that not everybody in America, why is it that not everybody all around the world, they're unaware of this? Some people know, but most people are completely unaware. There's something there hiding this from people. Okay, this one man found Noah's Ark. But God used this man for his purpose. This man had his own mission. Just as I have been doing my thing here in the social media, making these videos, sharing the truth with you all. God used this one man, Ron Wyatt, to show the world that so much from the Bible was real. Ron Wyatt not only found Noah's Ark, he went on to find Sodom and Gomorrah, the cities that was destroyed by fire, that was sent down from God. All those years ago. Today the ashes to these cities still stand. And in the ashes you actually have brimstone, sulfur, just like the Bible said it came down. The buildings of this city burn in such a way, they say, that the ashes ended up being heavier than the actual material built to build this city, to build the buildings within the city. Now, wind, corrosion and stuff has taken away a lot of the detail, but standing from a distance, looking upon these cities, you can see that this was buildings, that this was a city. People, this man who found Noah's Ark has found and showed the world the remains of Sodom and Gomorrah. Now the same man went on and he found as well, he found remnants, pieces of chariots at the bottom of the Red Sea. when Moses parted the Red Sea, and the chariots drove in, and the waters, well, you know the story. They found pieces of chariots at the bottom of the Red Sea. It happened just like the Bible told us it did. Now, the man has also went on to find Mount Sinai. He found the rock that Moses struck with the stick. There's water corrosion, and there is no water source anywhere near this rock. There's other things here to show that this is the biblical site that the Bible talks about. Now, he also tells us how he found the Ark of the Covenant. The deal with the Ark of the Covenant, he tells us that the Ark is guarded by angels. This man talks of angels as well. And one day God's going to reveal this to the world. You know, the truth that this is real, I believe God is revealing it to us all right now. But the Ark of the Covenant has been found, people. The man that found Noah's Ark, he found Sodom and Gomorrah, he found the chariot wheels, or pieces of chariots at the bottom of the Red Sea. He found the rock that Moses struck. This man has also found the Ark of the Covenant. Now, Ron Wyatt has passed on, and he spent many, many years excavating and finding these things. But God used this one man to show us all these things from the Bible. He used this man to show us that this is real, that the Bible is for real, people. This should be a very big wake-up call to everybody to start paying attention. In 2011, we started hearing trumpet sounds around the world, shofar sounds. It was that time that I started in 2011 sharing the truth in my home. I believe God was trying to get us all to start paying attention at that time. I see a lot of people think that it's the end of the world, just as the book of Revelation tells us. I believe it is the end to something, but what exactly is it the end to? I truly believe, and I will tell you all, if people do not pay attention and start investigating this stuff on their own and sharing the truth about this stuff, if people do not turn back to God and put Him back where He belongs in our everyday life, these people who believe that it is the end of the world, they may be right, and it may not be too far away. No one really knows. I don't know what's getting ready to happen.